Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farm Manager 2018, and yes, I'm just getting a couple more employees, so we've now got 32 seasonal employees, which means that we've got a few people to start working the greenhouses, because we didn't have any at all. All of our seasonal employees had left, had gone, were not in... What? Why have you got nobody here? Right, we'll have to interrupt that work, I think, and then quite... What's going to happen next, I'm not really sure. That one seems to be broken. Not really sure what's going on there. Anyway, in our warehouses, we now have strawberries and only strawberries being dealt with. In that one and that one. They've got some fresh strawberries in there. This one up here has no fresh strawberries, but we do have 5 tons of tomatoes in there. Then down here, we have... Actually, we've got apples being processed in here as well. I'm thinking that for the duration of the winter, we shouldn't have any apples being dealt with. I'm going to sort of let that one little pile get processed. And then once that's done, we will just do tomato juice in there. And then because if we're just doing tomato juice, they'll get through them faster. And they will hopefully be able to process most of the tomatoes that we produce. And then up here, we should now have, if all is going well, all goat's milk, sheep's milk, and cow's milk being placed in small warehouse 9. We remove warehouses over here, and we did have some goat's milk being taken over this way. Oh, okay, we still have goat's milk being taken over this way. We need to move that into small warehouse 9. That one's got to go there. Move. So, yeah, we were talking about, well, I was talking about moving that one over here so that this factory here can use its... we'll still be able to use it and place the finished product over there. But then, now, the more that I think about it, I don't think we actually need that one there at all, because they're using this one down here. See? They're using that one there. They are also using this one over here. So they're sort of spreading out where they're putting the flour. It doesn't really matter. And then that one there can just run up the road here. It's not really a huge difference in distance between those two as it is between those two. So I think that would be alright, that would work, and that would eliminate that one, and then all the goat's milk would definitely go to this one, and then this factory down here would then get all the sheep's milk, and the goat's milk, and the cow's milk, and it would all process the whole lot. That's what I'm hoping. That's kind of what we're going to work towards, I think, today. How much we got left? We got 380 kilos of apples left in here. And that means we would then hopefully be able to deal with everything else that we've got. We've got plenty of grains for the animals up here. We've got no shortages of grains at all. And then crops, we're doing alright. Straw, we have got masses of the stuff. I'm actually going to move all of the straw out of there, and I'm going to stick it into one of these other barns. Barn 7? Actually, no, I think we'll put it into barn 5, that one down there. Move. It's all gone into there. And we've got loads of space in here anyway, so there's plenty of room in there for it. This one here should just be doing straw. It is. It's taking straw and it's making silage. So for every 35 kilos, we get 62 units of silage. 87 from 35 crops and 125 from 35 kilos of grass. That's fine. It doesn't matter if we get less silage out of the straw, because this is the only use for the straw. There doesn't seem to be any other use in this game for straw, which is a little bit peculiar. Yeah, they don't use any of it for bedding, or they don't seem to use any of it for bedding, and that does seem a little bit odd to me. But well, that's just the way that it's designed. That's the way that it's laid out. Now these up here, I wanted to start building more of these, didn't I? We were going to keep going, but we've got to build them one at a time, because otherwise you've got to spread them a little bit further apart if you do more than one, and that's a little bit too slow for my liking. So we keep that one running. Now, irrigation systems. We can place an irrigation system into every field if we want to now. It is something that we're allowed to do. I'm curious. Can I deal with... No, I can't do anything with soil fertility. I was just wondering if I could do soil fertility during the winter, but I don't think I can. Well, no, I know that I can't because it's not letting me. It doesn't give me the option. Now, let's go and take a look back in the juice factory and see if they've done those apples. They're nearly done with the apples now. 170 kilos left. Once they've done those, then we're shutting down apple production, and apples are only going to be for the pigs. I think also the rabbits eat apples. We're going to get some more. I think we should get some more rabbits. We'll have a look. How are we doing with rabbits? We've got those 2 pens there. This is... We're 15 of 15 animals in that one. That one there is 14 of 15. I think that they're not processing rabbits. All of the animals, I think the animals are actually breeding faster than they can be taken by the slaughterhouses, because we've got ducks, chickens, goats, geese, pigs, turkeys, cows. We don't actually have any rabbits in there. They haven't taken any rabbits at all. Why have you not taken rabbits? Have you got rabbits here? We've got, well, we got the birds, and we've got goat and cow meat in there as well, and birds are all in there as well. Are you not processing rabbits? You should be. Goats, geese, pigs, rabbits, take above 10. Oh, animals in building, 10 of 15. Right, well, they are now apparently taking it. But where have the rabbits gone? Are the rabbits gone into here? Ah, there's 8 units of rabbits going into... I think we need more rabbits. I think that's something that we're going to do. We're going to get more rabbits. And I do also think that we need another slaughterhouse. I think another slaughterhouse running would be a good idea, because then we're going to get a whole load more meat running. And I think the animals will be able to keep producing at that kind of level. That sounds good. Right, take that one in there. And then we go on to there. And... okay, apples are out. Stop apple production. And I'm also going to stop that one and then put that one back on again so it goes right the way up. And that is now actually moving faster. And we can notice it a lot more noticeably, because you look at the numbers down here and they're counting down by 10 or almost 10 on each tick, which they weren't doing previously. That was one thing I did notice, that they weren't doing that previously, but they are doing it now. So we'll let that one keep running. And they should... well, the tomatoes only go into here. We do sell anything over 5 tons. And then that one should use up quite a chunk of the remaining tomatoes. And we should be able to make a fortune. We've already got 10 tons of strawberries in the warehouse. I'm curious if now this part of winter, if we're going to be able to sell more strawberries. Frozen strawberries to make a load of money. Tomatoes, they're fine at the moment. Apples, I got loads of apples, more than I know what to do with. That's why I was juicing some of them, because I had so many spare apples. I'm not actually worried about the apples. Right, strawberries here. The price has dropped. Oh, we've gone down to 25 now. But I got 10 tons of the stuff here. That's another $250,000. I'm going to sell them anyway. Just going to sell the whole lot. There we go. And I'm going to sell you. It's 12,000. I'm going to go to the apple juice as well. I'm going to sell all of the apple juices. Another 30 grand for that. The apple juice is quite cheap. We'll have a look at the flowers in a minute as well. I don't really know when the best time of year to sell the flowers are. Let's say the flowers, you know, the flour from the grain, not actual flowers. There's a big difference between the two, isn't there? And fill that one and go. Right. Let's speed that up a little bit higher. And then we go back here to the market and take a look at the grains. Well, we will take a look at some of the other stuff as well. These apples here, they got until March to be used. That's why I was juicing them, wasn't it? I'm not going to juice them, though. I'm going to keep them. We'll just sell them. We'll concentrate on just making tomato juice. I think we'll make more money doing that. I don't know if we actually will or not, but I've just got a feeling that it might be better. Right. Price here has gone up to about 3. I still have no idea if it's better to sell this stuff like this or not. So, rye flour, that's gone up to 3.5. Sell that. And then corn flour there, that's dropped. That's now below 5. But I still get 15 grand for it, so I'll sell that as well. Put that in there. Okay, okay. Right, they're working. We're up to 14 million. Curious just how much money that we could make. Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to do, was look in there. We're still getting goat's milk delivered over here, which is not something that I want at all. So if I move that lot over, and then this one here, we're just going to... well, that can go this 9th of the 1st. Okay, no, I'm going to move everything out of here. We're just going to start shifting it all out, and I suppose I could... yeah, I'll move it over there into that small warehouse down there. If I pin... no, not that one. Pin that one, so that one stays open a minute. And then I can move that to small warehouse. I pinned it. It's supposed to stay open. Pin. Like that. There, now it's supposed to stay open. There's very small quantities of spray there. I don't think we can actually do anything with those. Where is it? Oh, warehouse 4. But it's not staying open, even though I pinned it, and it's supposed to stay open. And we know it's supposed to stay open, and it's not staying open. And why is it staying open? I don't like it. Move the 0.25 there, and then the cow's meat there. We'll move that 0.25 as well. And then in here, we've got some sheep's wool. That is going to move to small warehouse 2. Move all of that. And then in here, I've got a bit of anti-fungus spray. Keep moving it all. 0.02 of oats there. That's not a great deal, really, is it? And 0.12 there. I don't know why I'm bothering to move this little lot. There's nothing in here, really. Barn 6. I can go in there. Right, that one's now empty. So I'm going to take the bulldozer and it's going to go. Right, that one's gone. Now, the goat's milk should all go to that warehouse there. There should be no goat's milk going to any part of the farm in any way, shape, or form. Because what that means is that the goat's milk and the sheep's milk here, when it reaches more than 1,000 litres, the excess is sold. And all cow's milk is sold anyway, but the cow's milk is pouring in here fast enough that we don't really need to worry about it. Although, I am actually thinking that cow's milk should also run by the same rules. We put that up to 1,000 litres, and we only sell anything that is over 1,000 litres. We've got another couple of greenhouses there, so let me just deal with those. And that one. There we go. Right. Now, what do I need? I need to put it into that one, and then I go to overview of warehouses. So look at a short expiration date. Alright, let's go and sell our colza seed. I don't know where it is. Tomatoes there, 5th of the 3rd. They're actually getting close, but I mean, we're down to like 2 tons of tomatoes there. So the tomatoes are dropping down. The juicing factory is using it up quite quickly now, which is a good thing. No, I don't want cow's milk. It's colza seed I was looking for, wasn't it? I've got some apple juice there. I will sell all of that. That is the last of the apple juice for now. And then buckwheat seed. I'll sell all of that. There. Anti-insect spray. That can all go because of the... Well, it doesn't have a short expiration date at all, does it? Lupine seed 2027. That's 25. That's 25. Oh, that's this coming year. Okay, we'll sell the wheat seed there. That goes for 1. Corn seed there. That one's also got to go. And the weed, the anti-fungus, that's all fine. So where is... Oh, this... No, 26, that's fine. Where is the colza seed? There's supposed to be colza seed here somewhere. I'm sure we had colza. We got colza. But, well, apparently the seed is gone, or there's such a small quantity that it no longer counts. So we'll put that one going there, and we'll put that one going there. Autofill those, like that. How are we doing here with tomatoes? They are 4th of the 4th, so they're getting close. This warehouse here, they've got a ton of tomatoes in there already, so what the tomatoes that we've got in there are not going to last very long. So it's probably better if we do actually sell the tomatoes. They're on a short expiration date, or some of them are. So if I go to you, and then I do that, and I sell those, we've got some more that are about to come out of storage anyway, so it's going to be fine. These warehouses at the moment don't have anything, but I've got, well, there's some tomatoes on that one. I've got more strawberries on their way. There we go, strawberries, right there. So they'll be able to be taken by one of the factories, and then that lot there will be able to be taken by another one of the factories, and we will make a vast fortune. A huge, vast sum of money. I want to go over to this one, and we want to build another one of these. I think we're going to have to sell some of our manure. I think we are running out of space to keep it all. Probably, he says. How many plows have I got? I got 1, 2, 3, 4 plows. I got 2 cultivators. 4 plows on these fields. I think that'll be alright. I think we'll just keep that running. And we go to you. Fill that one. Accept. Now, our animals, I want to go through and I want to just check what we've got at the moment. 91 in there. This one is at 100. That one's at 100. That one's at 100. 92. 75, 88, and 90. We're struggling. We're not taking away the animals for slaughter that I've sort of got marked for slaughter. So we could do with another slaughterhouse. We've got room for another slaughterhouse. And I reckon if we get another one of those, we will really start to rake in some cash. I'm also thinking that we could ditch the small one. If we got rid of that small one, then we've got a couple of employees there that are able to come along and help us out with running the bigger one. You look at this one here. In that warehouse there, we got 1 goat, 6 chickens, 11 rabbits. It's getting it to stop. It's getting it to move everything out the warehouse. I don't think you can do that. I think we just sort of have to accept those as lost, as gone, as no longer part of the farm. And it's minor losses, really, isn't it? When you think about it, that is very minor losses. But, well, we don't have to. Not just yet. What I can do is I can build the new warehouse, the new slaughterhouse over here. Let's get that one going first. So it's production there, a large slaughterhouse, and rotate it round that way. Well, first of all, I suppose it would help if I built a road. So we'll put a road over here. I've actually got to bring it back there. So it's a good job I built the road first, because otherwise I'd have done that completely wrong. Bring that up there. Like that. Perfect. There we go. Right, we've harvested some tomatoes, and then we can take this one, and we can go into you, and we can go to you, and then we can do that. So that one will go there. Right there, like that. So there is our 3rd slaughterhouse being built. We've got to make sure that we've got staff for it. Autofill that one. And then this one, we're fast approaching spring, which means that we've got to start doing the ploughing. And the ploughing is the difficult bit. The ploughing is the bit that really lags the game out. The game doesn't seem to like ploughing in any way, shape, or form. I'm not quite sure why it has chosen to dislike ploughing, but it does. It does not like ploughing. It really seems to struggle with it. What I would like to do is I want to build one more road, and I want to build that road there, like that. There's going to be an easier run straight up here to reach these birds, which then should be able to keep these factories running just a teeny smidgen better than they are right now. So autofill those. There we go. And we're also going to have to start looking at getting some more employees here soon. Look at this. We're very nearly the end of the winter. 363 of... Oh, hang on. No, there's one important thing that I need to do. I need to go back into training right here. Slow the wear of machines. Right, that's 14 days, so we'll do that one. And I'm just going to work down through the rest. We've got... Oh, a contract failed. Yeah, that's one of those, I think. Take that one. And fill. Accept. Right. That's looking good. And then... That one's almost finished now, so I need to make sure that I've got the employees nearby. Oh, actually, I think I've got some in this one, haven't I? Have I got people here? I got people that work animals there. People that work animals up there. What about in the middle one? That's people that work animals as well. Right, well, those are no good. So we want people over here. There's 8 of 8 people. They're all busy working. I'm going to need another. I'm going to need another house. I'm going to have to build another employee's house. We'll build that one down here, and then we can shift some people over. No, I need to build with this one here. We'll take that one and we'll put that up there. There we go. Right, employee house right here. So that will be able to get these people. Actually, these people here, Charlotte Pearson, right there. I can't relocate while they're working, apparently. It does seem that I'm not able to relocate them while they're actually working. You have to let them go. And then, yeah, see, it won't let me relocate. I can release... Oh, teleport. No, teleport doesn't seem to... Apparently teleport, I was told teleport is supposed to be the thing that allows you to move them when relocate doesn't work. But it doesn't seem to work for me either. I don't seem to be able to do either option. It's a little bit odd. I'm not quite sure why that is the case. But, I mean, it is, so we'll just live with it. And we will get more employees and we'll move them into here. So I need 5 employees that can move into there. I've usually got a few spare people up here. So I will move Elsie Shepherd she can relocate down to the new what number is the new house? It can be number 22. Springtime! Everything springs back to life. Right, we'll put that down to play speed a minute, and then I'll go to there, and I will fill that one. Accept. Okay. Right. While this is on play speed, we'll just move... I need to move 5 people down to house number 22, down there, so that we can put them working in that new building that we've got. There, I don't have anybody available. This one, I've got Abigail Edwards is available. She can come down here. So there's 3 people that we've got so far. Who else have we got? I got nobody else in that one. I was keeping spares in there, wasn't I? And now I don't have any spares left. And that's all tractor drivers in there. Or it should all be tractor drivers. Those 2 are working in the mill. Nope. Nothing in there. Now, what about these up here? I've got animal people in there. This one here, I've got all animal people. They're all working in there. And this one, they're all working in that one as well. What's with all these hard-working people? I am actually quite impressed that we got this many hard-working people. I didn't think we did. I thought some of them were just lazy bums that kind of hung around and didn't do anything. But apparently they're not. Apparently these are all hard-working people. And the only people that we don't actually have working round the clock are tractor drivers who don't tend to do a great deal. Right, I need 2 more people that can work in production. I could just go for straight production, or we could try to get strength and production together like Stanley Morris. Stanley Morris is a fine individual who's going to uphold the values of this company at all times. He is never going to stray. He is never going to hit the bottle. He is going to be, and Luke Griffiths is also another fine, upstanding individual who, again, will uphold all principles of this company, which is basically work hard, don't do anything that's going to stop you from working hard, and make me piles and piles of money. When somebody says, oh, you know, when you're looking at a company and they say our employees uphold the fine standards of our company, what they actually mean is, this person will work for me for as little as I can possibly pay him, and in return, he won't do anything to embarrass me or my company, and therefore he will maximize the amount of money that I can make from his hard labor, or his or her hard labor. That's what they mean when our employees uphold our company morals or our company profits, or whatever it might be. Uphold the company, what was I saying? Company, it's not morals, company, rules. Maybe it is morals. But anyway, that's what they mean, okay? That's what they mean. Don't be taken in by it. Don't think that the company is being wonderful and amazing and stuff like that. What they actually mean is they've got a bunch of employees, they're paying them as little as they possibly can, and they are maximizing the profits from it. So that's what they actually mean. Always look through these lines that companies feed you, because it is quite amusing when you look at it and like this. Our company, we strive to do this for the community. No, what you actually do is you strive to give as little as possible to the community so that you can get people to believe you're for the community and then maximize your profits out of it. That's what you actually do, because I've seen what these companies generously donate, and it's not generous, right? It really isn't. When you compare it to the amount of money that they actually make, it's not generous. It's not even close to generous. You could never ever actually call it generous in any way, shape or form. It's just no. Now the plan is that we need to start ploughing, but the thing is with the ploughing is it does turn this whole map into lag central. So what we're going to do is we're going to set ploughing going. We've got 4 ploughs, so I'm going to set them going on these fields. So there's 3 of them going. And that one there is the next one, and then I'll go there, yes, and machines, and I will autofill that, and that one will go as well. So we've now got 4 plows that I have ordered. That one up there. So we've got another 4 fields. So then we can fast forward it, and I'm going to ignore most of the rest of the jobs until the ploughing is finished. Although, there was one other job that I wanted to do. I'm going to slow that right down a minute. There was another job that I wanted to do, and that is to start, not watering, because we're going to start putting these on the fields. That's quite low now, so I'd actually like to put that one on. I'd like to put the irrigation system in. How fast it goes up, that is brilliant. Okay, this irrigation system is a really good idea. I really like it. Put that one in there. There we go. And we might as well go through now and install the irrigation system on all of the fields, just so that we don't forget. Because otherwise we're going to forget. You know what's going to happen. We'll completely forget about it, and then we'll have a field that will grow thirsty. So we're not going to have to worry about irrigation any longer. No more irrigation. It's all gone. There we go. That one's done. That one's done. That one's done. Look at this. Look at it ticking upwards. Look at it. It's absolutely wonderful. I'm going to speed that up a minute. I want to see what it looks like. And here comes the lag. Here comes the lag. No, what we're going to do to start off with... Oh, no, there was one other thing I needed to do. Was I wanted to go into the market, and I want to buy in agrochemicals. We're going to go there, agrochemicals. Spraying antifungus, I want to buy a 1,000. Yeah, 1,000 litres. I want to buy 1,000 litres of that. And then this one here, I also want to buy 1,000 litres. Buy. And then that one there, I also want to buy 1,000 litres. Like that. And buy that. Right. I don't want to buy any of the others. Just want to buy those. So I got 1,000 litres of each, which means that we should have plenty to be able to do all the spraying. So then I'm going to go to machines. I'm going to choose. And we've only got 1 litre of that. We've got no anti-insect, but we do have the anti-weed. So we can at least make a start on there. We use 14 litres for this. And there we go. We don't want the orchard sprayer. We will go sprayer 1 on that field. Accept. And I'm going to do the same on this field over here. We're going to go for spray, and we're going to choose, and we're going to do anti-weed, and machines, and fill, and then remove the orchard sprayer in exchange for that one. And you know, I completely forgot to repair the tractors during the winter. My bad. My bad. I should have been repairing the tractors. I got that one there. I'm not going to bother renovating the tractors now. I'm just going to hope that they're going to be alright. So now that I've set that going, we can speed this up a bit. And yes, here comes the lag. And it's all on those fields. If we move away from the fields, maybe it'll improve it just a teensy fraction. You know, it would help if I actually set these going. Like this. There. Because all of these have got quite high quantities of animals. So let me take the ducks and the goats, like that. And, oop, hang on. Yes, now that lag is starting to hit, so I'm having to do this quite slowly and steadily. There's the pigs, they're going. And then I got rabbits, and I got sheeps, and finally we got turkeys. Right. There. Somebody did say to me that I should stop calling them sheeps and gooses and things like that, because it's not actually sheeps and gooses, it's sheep. Sheep for singular and sheep for plural in English is exactly the same. They use exactly the same word. It's only the context of the sentence that allows you to identify whether it's a plural or a singular. A sheep or some sheep, that sort of thing. And I should stop saying sheeps because it's confusing to people who aren't native English speakers. And also gooses. There is no such word as gooses. It's either a goose or it is some geese. But yeah, I tend to just use words like that anyway. I tend to just use whichever words I feel like using at the time. So I apologize if I'm not helping your elocution lessons. Elocution is not electrocution. Elocution is pronunciation of words. And I'm assuming that elocution... Well, I think it's pronunciation of words. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Anyway, that surely applies to every language. You know, there's the correct pronunciation of words in every single language. So it doesn't just have to be one particular language. All the languages, you've got correct pronunciations for them. Right, we're starting to slow down the lag a little bit. It is still lagging, but there's one tractor there that has finished, so I can set that one going up here. And we'll go to there, and yes, I will do that, and then I can do that, and he is away. Got some strawberries harvested. I got another one there that is done. I've also got another one that is done, so I'm hoping that I can get one of these. Yep, that one's finished. So that one can be away. This one over here. Yes, and there. And fill. Yep, that one's done. And is the last one ready? Do we have the last one here ready? Can we go with this one? Yes. Machines. Fill, and that one is away as well. Right, once that has finished planting, the lag should start to reduce a little bit. The other issue that we have that causes lag is the seasonal staff. We know this. Seasonal staff do seem... It just seems to be that any staff, because of the amount of people that you've got to have on the fields doing the picking, it does seem to slow things down. And, okay, right, well, we'll slow things down anyway. We've got insects on the field on this one, so we get this one going immediately. Spray anti-insect. And go machines. Change you over to the correct sprayer. And then I'm also going to put this one spraying as well with anti-insect. So I can choose anti-insects, machines, machines, there. Autofill. Get rid of you and take you. Accept. Okay. Right, so I got that one going. And then once those two have been sprayed with that, we'll then spray with, I think it's the... What have we done? Oh, we did anti-weed already. We'll do the other one. Right, this time it's going to be pumpkins here and cucumbers up here because we did it the other way around last time. First of all, though, cultivation would probably help. So we get that going as well. Get you cultivating and get you cultivating up here. Machines and fill and go for it. And then how many cultivators have I got? I've only got 2. Oh, no, I got 3 cultivators. I have 3. So I can put a cultivator going in this field as well. There. Fill. Oh, I don't have a tractor. All my tractors have been used. Right, well, if that's the case, we will speed things up a little bit, and we will see what happens next. So, we know that this is going to lag out. We've accepted this, and we've moved on from this. So, we'll just wait for it. As soon as that's finished, the lag really starts to come back down to more manageable levels. We don't generally have any issues. You can get the sprayers are moving out here, and they're busy working, and it's still working. The game is still chugging through, even if it's lagging quite a bit. We're not going to finish another summer, because tomorrow is our very final episode of this for a little while at least, because we're going to be moving on to Farmer's Dynasty next week. We're going to go back to Farmer's Dynasty. We're going to have some fun there. We're going to see how our wife is doing, and we're going to take a look at the whole hired help situation. You need social points for hired help, apparently. I didn't know that, and that's an interesting little game mechanic. You've got to have social points in order to be able to get the hired help to come and work on your fields. And the lack of hired help was the reason I stopped playing that game in the first place, because it's taking so long to earn social points and so on. So yeah, I'm not sure I'm entirely thrilled to bits about how they've decided to do the game, but we'll see. It's I think it's going to be interesting. Right, that tractor is now parked up and the person has gone in, so I can start this field here spraying with the very final spray, which has got to be anti-fungus. That is the final one there. So we can fill that one, and there you go, Allegra, she's ready. Sprayer 2, accept, and go. And go. Yep, there, she's gone. And then this one over here, this one is now ready to go as well, and we also want to do the same in here. We want anti-fungus on this one. And then we go to the machines. And then I can fill that one, and no, I don't want the orchard sprayer. The orchard sprayer takes way too long to do anything. We're definitely not using that. Accept. Right. Now, as we've got an orchard sprayer, maybe we should do a little bit of preventative treatment on the cherries down here. So, let's start off with doing some... I don't think weeds are going to be a big problem in an orchard. I suspect that we're going to get a weed attack anyway, but I reckon insects is going to be a problem in an orchard, so we'll go with that one first. Orchard tractor and orchard sprayer, and Elizabeth Armstrong is going to go and do that. There we go. Elizabeth Armstrong is going to strong arm the sprayer. Now we go to this one here, and is that... Oh, hang on. No, it's not cultivated. I thought it was cultivated for a minute. It's not. No. And we can go to there. And I've finished all the ploughing. Let's slow this down a minute so then we can set some more jobs going. And we'll go there and get that one being picked. And then we can move back up here. So I've just set cultivating going on that field. I want to set cultivating going on this field. Machines and fill. And you're away. And then that one up there as well. That one can go because I've got 3 cultivators. Excellent. Right. If we've got 3 cultivators working on there, I now need these 2 fields down here to be done with manure. And we're going to go here. Now we can do... We got 40,000 kia. We got 40 tons of that. And we got 23 tons of liquid. And we got 40 tons of solids. So let's go for some solids. There we go. Take about a ton. We got enough to do another 40 fields. Once we've done all the fields, we'll sell all slurry and No, I don't want to do seed. Oh, actually, it would be a good idea if I did just do the seeds a minute, because I can order the seeds. This one here has got to be cucumber seeds, so I will buy in the rest. And we're also going to do pumpkin seeds, so I will buy in the rest of those. There. Then I will go back to here, and I will choose slurry. And I will go to machines, and I will fill that one. And the slurry tanker can come out and can do that one there. Once we've done our 8 fields, we've only got 8 fields, so we take 8 tons out. We will sell all the rest of the manure and the slurry. Sell the whole lot. Go to you. Because I want one more storage. I want to put one more on there. That'll fit right on that edge. That's perfect. Look, we've got a huge line of them there. We've got another huge line of them down here. We've got more slurry storage, slurry and manure storage, than we know what to do with. It's absolutely wonderful. You are spraying in progress. You are all done. You're finished up there. That one will be spraying in progress as well. I think we can speed things up. Let's go. Yeah, because we got the cultivators have just moved up there. I don't have any more cultivators. I've got the planters ready down this side. They're ready and waiting to go. While we're waiting for some more of these things to go, actually, those 2 fields I can't do anything. I can go up to this one, and I can order some seeds up here. So if I go to there, and then I go to you. Now, lupine seed. I need to buy another 99 kilos of that. And then I also want... I'm going to want rye, because we do the rye... grain, don't we? The rye grain, the rye flour. Oats, we get some of those. And what else are we going to get? What else do we got? I'm aware that it's come up with the thing that I need to do. I am going to do that. The one thing we haven't done is grass. We haven't grown grass, and we haven't done anything with grass. So I'm going to do 2 fields of grass. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to order that again. I'm going to do 2 fields of grass. So we're going to have less harvested crops this time, because I'm taking 2 fields of grass, like that. And we can go back to our greenhouses a minute, and we get these going. Yeah, 2 fields of grass, and then we'll see about getting a forager and doing that as well. We might just ignore a lot of the soft fruit for our final episode, just so that we can, like, rush through and actually do the grass, because that is the only crop that we haven't done anything to. So it'd be good if we could do that. We can ignore the fruit. This one's already ready to harvest, he says. He says we're going to ignore the fruit as he's getting ready to actually harvest the first one. We'll do that. And that's the field of strawberries. I want to ignore that one for a minute. And I'll do that. And then I'll do that. Fill that one. Right, as all of those working, I'm going to need to hire a load more people if I'm going to be able to harvest that field. Slow that down a bit. Right, what do we got? You're done, you're ready to plant. So this one's got to be pumpkins this time. Pumpkin seeds, machines, fill. Go for it. You can do it. I've got complete faith in you. Ish. And then we can go to that one, and I can choose cucumber seeds, and machines, and fill. Oh, cucumbers are a row crop. Right. Well, that's going to slow things down a little bit. Then we can go to this one here. This one needs some manure spread on it, so we will do that a minute. And I will go to choose solid, autofill, and you're away. And then that one up there, that one I want to choose liquid. There. Machines, and you're away as well. Then I can come up here. That one will have to wait. These 3 up here, we can get these cultivated. Go like that. Accept. And then you. That one. And accept that. And then you. That one there and there. And autofill. Accept. Right. I pressed the X on those, didn't I? I did that wrong. I didn't accept. I don't think I did. That one worked. This one here, I pressed the X on it before it started. Right. Okay, now I've done it correctly. That one we got to wait because we don't have a... Or do I? How many manure spreaders have I got? Can't remember. I don't remember if I bought another one. Did I buy a second one? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. Right. Okay, we don't have a spare one of those. But what we do need to do is we need to go into here and we need to hire a few more seasonal employees. We've got 32 people here at the moment. So while that is just on a steady pace of gameplay, we'll get some of these people in, and then we've got at least some fields that can be harvested. I might do like 1 or 2 harvests, I'm not quite sure, but I would like to get grass in and do things with grass. I think it would be pretty cool to actually do that. Let's get rid of you a second, and then we can try that again. And we go to... you got to untick the permanent. Takes a little while. Now that we're building up, the lag is starting to increase. Get that one right there, and... is that it? One single person. That's all we got. One person. Out of all that long list of people that applied for jobs, only one was actually worthy of upholding the values of this company. Values! That was it. Values. I was saying ethics. Why was it ethics? Completely forgot the word values. Yeah, they're willing to uphold the values of this company, by which we, of course, mean they are willing to work for as small an amount of money as possible in order to maximize the amount of profit that we make out of their hard work. That's how it works. That is capitalism, ladies and gentlemen. But apparently, if you speak against capitalism, then yeah, you're a bad person. I'm not going to say any more about it. I'm going to say nothing more about it because I make my living 100% off the back of capitalism. So it's probably not me. The majority of my living comes from advertising, and advertising is the lifeblood of capitalism. So if I'm going to complain about it, that's rather hypocritical. So I'm not going to complain about it. I'm just going to stop talking about it. We got the wrong people here. Why have I got a whole load of people who I got a whole load of those that were suddenly... what house are they hiding in? They're not over here. I'm not using them all. So where did the other two come from? There's a house full of employees somewhere that I've completely overlooked. Is it in this one? Working at the building slaughterhouse. Is it in this one? Well, there's another one there in the slaughterhouse. It's not in that one. No. And then this one. There is a mystery house somewhere that has got employees that aren't actually employed. There's two people there that aren't employed. Where is this mystery house with these employees? Down here? Not in that one. Maybe they're in this one. Maybe they're hiding out down here. No. Someone is hiding from the law here somewhere. We've got employees that aren't actually employed. And they only came to light because I sent out a call for employees, and then they foolishly... they came forward. Wasn't very bright, really, was it? But no, look, there's two. Oh, it's the two over there. So I think I must have had two in one of those houses that I forgot to look at. And that's where they came from. But anyway, we need more of these employees. So I want to go to here, and I want to go and take off permanent. There we go, seasonal. And then we can go higher. I need a few more. I'd say probably 10 would be enough to at least pick these. I don't know why I'm bothering to plant the cucumbers and the pumpkins this year, because if we're going to be focusing on grass in our next episode, we're probably not going to want to worry too much about people doing picking and stuff like that. So let's go on to there, and permanent, and then we got higher, 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 higher. Ooh, we're getting lots of them now. This is much more like it. And are there any more? There's one there, and then there's another one there, and another. How many people have we got? Finally, I've got like the hundreds that I've requested. This is more like it, and that's it. Right, we're now up to 83. That should be. Luke, I'm not going to bother. I did this last time. I did this last episode, and it just so wasn't worth it. 80 we got. We've got 13 million monies up here, and 80. 80! Do you not understand that? It was an absolute pittance. It really was. It was just petty change. It was the absolute pettiest of changes. It was petty change. What? Where are you going? Planting should be in progress. You seem to be wandering off somewhere. Quite sure why you want. Where are you going? What? You haven't planted. Planting in progress. Right here. But you're not planting in progress. Questions must be answered at some point, I feel. Questions must be answered. Now, let me speed that up a little bit. We'll go for at least 2 fields with grass. We're going to... at least 2 fields. I think we'll do these closer down here. We can do some crops up there. But maybe we should do more than that. Because what crops can we do? We look in here. And... right. There we go. Right. Combines and choppers. In combines and choppers, you do have a forage harvester. which I think they make crops. I think that's where you get crops from. Mowers and balers. We've got a mower. What kind of mower is that? No! That's a topper! That's not a mower, that's a topper! That's all wrong. Then we got this one, which is later easier to collect. Do we have... I don't think we've got a hay turner. I don't think there is any kind of hay turner. We haven't done potatoes either. Potato digging. And we've got the plows. Well, potato digging we will do another time. We're not going to worry about potato digging in this episode. Or in this series. We'll do that another time. And we'll take to that one. Actually, do we have time to do that? If we mostly ignore the seasonal employees all the way through, and so we've just got the animals running, we can basically just let the soft fruit die. The soft fruit will just kind of vanish. We can run the greenhouses. We could do a field of potatoes, couldn't we? I could do potatoes here instead of doing cucumbers. Let's try that. Okay, go here, choose. I want seed potatoes. I'm going to need a potato planter as well. Right, budding potato right there. 6,820 kilos of those. That's all right. We get those. And I also want to buy an animal. An animal? No, not an animal. I don't want to buy an animal. I want to buy a potato planter. So then I look into there and we go to sowers and planters. And we got orchard planter. We got planter new machine. Potato planter. That's the one right there. There, look at that bad boy. Right, play. And... doesn't really matter where you go, just put you in there somewhere. And we're also going to want a potato harvester then, aren't we? So we'll worry about that later. Right, we've run out of time for today's episode, so if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.